Welcome to Manchester, New Hampshire, host of the 2005 Dodge AHL All-Star Classic. Tonight, the elite. The best young players representing all 28 teams of the AHL will showcase their speed, agility, power, and finesse in tonight's AHL skills competition. It's the Canadian All-Stars versus the All-Stars of Planet USA next. Welcome inside the beautiful Verizon Wireless Arena in Manchester, New Hampshire. It's the 2005 AHL All-Star Skills Competition to kick off this Dodge AHL All-Star Classic. I'm Peter Loubardias. Welcome everyone to this tremendous building. With me, a former National Hockey League All-Star, Ray Ferraro, a veteran of 18 National Hockey League seasons. And Ray, we've chatted over the last few days about how we're both so excited about this group of AHL players, because I think it's very fair to say we might have the most talented group ever to assemble for an AHL All-Star Classic.
Well, I would agree, Peter. With the current state of hockey in North America, the very best players on the ice in North America are here in the American Hockey League, and their very best players are going to be on display this weekend here in Manchester. We've got a beautiful building, we have lots of skill, we have great fans. It's going to be a great weekend.
And we also have 7 outstanding events for these players to strut their stuff. The In Glasgow Puck Control Relay, the CCM Fastest Skater, Irving Oil Rapid Fire, the hardest shot brought to you by CCM Vector, accuracy, shooting. We've got it all. We absolutely have it all here tonight, and these AHL All-Stars will put on a tremendous show. And with us on this fine evening in Manchester, the other member of our broadcast crew, he'll be the guy dealing with the players all night long, Kevin Quinn. Kevin?
Well, thanks very much, gentlemen, and what a place this is. And the great thing about the Verizon Wireless Arena is we're wireless. We can go anywhere, and we will be right down here on the ice all night. We're going to talk to guys before the events, get some hints on how they're going to win, and after, we'll talk to the winners. And hey, look, there's no glass here, guys. You can even come up and talk to the fans. How are you enjoying it so far?
Not too bad.
And the other thing for the folks here in Manchester, the more noise you make, the more people across North America are going to hear you. So make some noise, Manchester. Let's send it back upstairs, guys.
Thanks so much, Kevin. They're ready, we're ready, and we know that North America watching is ready to watch the best of the American Hockey League All-Stars strut their stuff tonight in Manchester. We will meet the participants when we return after this.
As an actor, you can say my life is full of drama, but nothing is more dramatic than losing someone you love to a terminal illness. Pancreatic cancer is the 4th greatest cancer killer of men and women in this country, but the Lustgarten Foundation for Pancreatic Cancer Research is working hard to change that. I'm Matthew Modine. My father lost his battle with pancreatic cancer. You can join me in the effort to find a cure. Please support the Lustgarten Foundation, because this type of drama we can all do without.
The greatest source of...
Make a smooth approach. Make smooth contact with Electric Shave Pre-Shave Lotion. Stands up whiskers for up to a 52% closer shave. Electric Shave. Blade close. Electric smooth.
When I had a cold sore, I wouldn't leave my cube. But then my pharmacist recommended Herpecin L. It helps heal cold sores fast. Moisturizers help prevent cracking. And it even has SPF 30. Herpecin L. Every day.
What you wish you could do in real life.
Can I see it in red again?
Now you can do at the all-new, completely redesigned VHIX.com. The all-new VHIX.com. Roadmap to the automotive world.
Welcome back to Manchester for this AHL All-Star Skills Competition, we want to introduce to you all the players, and to do so, we'll turn it over now to the public address announcer of the Manchester Monarchs, Mr. Sean Sullivan.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's meet the 2005 Canadian AHL All-Stars. From the Binghamton Senators, number 9, Jason Spezza. From the Chicago Wolves, number 77, Travis Roach. From Grand Rapids Griffins, number 31, Joey McDonald. Lawrence Nicolette. From the Hartford Wolfpack, number 35, Jason LaBarbera. From the Hershey Bears, number 12, Eric Perrin. From the Lowell Lock Monsters, number 19, Chuck Kovasu. From the Lowell Lock Monsters, number 12, Eric Stahl. From the Manitoba Moose, number 7, Nolan Baumgartner. From the Manitoba Moose, number 32, Jason King. From the Milwaukee Admirals, number 2, Dan Hamhuis. From the Milwaukee Admirals, captain of the 2005 Canadian AHL All-Stars, number 4, Brad Tiley. From the Milwaukee Admirals, number 10, Simone Gamache. From the Norfolk Admirals, number 12, Renee Bork. From the Philadelphia Phantoms, number 9, Patrick Sharp. From the Portland Pirates, number 8, Steve Eminger. From the San Antonio Rampage, number 4, Jay Bowmister. From the St. John's Maple Leafs, number 97, Kyle Wellwood. From the Wilkes-Barre Scranton Penguins, number 7, Michelle Ouellette. From the Worcester Ice Cats, number 25, Dennis Weidman. From your Manchester Monarchs, number 13, Mike Camilleri. From your Manchester Monarchs, number 31, Matthew Giroux. And unable to participate due to injury, from your Manchester Monarchs, number 9, Yannick Lahou. Selected as honorary captain of the 2005 Canadian AHL All-Star team is one of the most prolific scorers in National Hockey League history. This man recorded 731 goals and 1,771 points in 18 NHL seasons, including 12 years with the Los Angeles Kings, and is an honored member of the Hockey Hall of Fame. Please welcome Marcel Dion! the head coach of the Canadian AHL All-Stars from the 2004 Calder Cup champion Milwaukee Admirals, Claude Noel. The assistant coach, also from Milwaukee, is Todd Richards. The medical trainer is Doug Agnew, and the equipment manager is Dave Randolph, both from the Milwaukee Admirals. And now, let's meet the 2005 Planet USA AHL All-Stars. From the Albany River Rats, number 11, Zach Parisi. From the Binghamton Senators, number 4, Anton Volchenko. From the Binghamton Senators, number 5, Brian Hothier. From the Binghamton Senators, number 10, Brendan Bochenski. From the Bridgeport Sound Tigers, number 10, Sean Bergenheim. From the Chicago Wolves, number 34, Kerry Lettinen. From the Cincinnati Mighty Ducks, number 18, Michael Holmquist. From the Cleveland Barons, number 10, Christian Ehrhoff. From the Edmonton Roadrunners, number 8, Tony Samalainen. From the Grand Rapids Griffins, number 5, Nicholas Kronwall. From the Hamilton Bulldogs, number 14, Tomas Plakanets. Go Koivu. From the Manitoba Moose, number 17, Ryan Kessler. From the Milwaukee Admirals, number 8, Andrew Hutchinson. From the Philadelphia Phantoms, number 1, Antero Nidiamaki. From the Philadelphia Phantoms, number 10, Yoni Pitkinen. From the Providence Bruins, number 19, Andy Hilberg. From the Rochester Americans, number 30, Ryan Miller. From the Springfield Falcons, the captain of Planet USA AHL All-Stars, number 10, Craig Darby. From the Syracuse Crunch, number 18, Alexander Zvitov. From the Utah Grizzlies, number 21, Keith Ballard. From your Manchester Monarchs, number 23, Dustin Brown. From your Manchester Monarchs, number 37, Dennis Grabowski! The 2005 Planet USA AHL All-Star Team is the 27-year member of the Los Angeles Kings organization. This man picked up 1,069 points in 1,111 games in a Kings uniform, and today serves as the club's vice president and general manager. Please welcome Dave Taylor! the head coach of the Planet USA AHL All-Stars from your Manchester Monarchs, Bruce Boudreau! The assistant coaches, also from your Manchester Monarchs, Jim Hughes and Dane Jackson. The medical trainer is Chris Kingsley, the equipment manager is Mike Holden, and the assistant equipment manager is Dana Bryson. All from your Manchester Monarchs! Garnet Ace Bailey, the director of pro scouting for the Los Angeles Kings, was among 3,000 victims of terrorist attacks on September 11th, 2001. In his memory, the Ace Bailey Children's Fund was created to benefit the floating hospital for children at Tufts New England Medical Center. Tonight, the American Hockey League and Manchester Monarchs honor Ace's memory as AHL President and CEO David Andrews and Los Angeles Kings Vice President and General Manager Dave Taylor present a check in the amount of $5,000 to the Ace Bailey Children's Fund. Accepting the check are Ace's wife Kathy and his son Todd.
When we return to Manchester, let the skills begin. And we'll open with the In Glasgow puck control replay. It's coming your way right after this.
From the fastest and strongest to the most capable and most powerful Dodge Ram trucks. Matched by none, envied by all. Come on, man, floor it! Grab 0 Plus, 0% financing plus package discounts, plus February bonus cash for total savings up to $9,000.
At Reebok, we used hockey's elite to test, analyze, and develop our new high-performance gear. And what did we find out? That the best in the game demand the best for their game. Introducing Reebok Hockey. The switch is on. Can you hear me now? Good. Now. Good, good. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Good.
We ask the same question over and over.
Can you hear me now?
So that you don't have to.
Good.
Verizon Wireless has fewer dropped calls than any other wireless network.
Good. Can you hear me now?
It's what makes us the most reliable wireless network in the nation.
Now. 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 Can you hear me now? Now. Can you hear me now? Good.
Verizon Wireless.
Can you hear me now?
We never stop working for you.
Good.
Welcome back to the AHL All-Star Classic Skills Competition here in Manchester, New Hampshire. Both teams with esteemed coaches. And Kevin Quinn is standing by with both the bench bosses. Kevin?
Absolutely, and Mike the cameraman has got it together. Hey everybody. We'll start with you, Claude. They sometimes say it's harder to stay a champion than to become a champion. Have you found teams gunning for you now that you guys are Calder Cup defending champs?
We found for the first 2 months they're really coming after us, and it took a lot of strain on our team, but I think we've responded quite well.
And what's it like, the honor of being here at this All-Star game?
Well, I think it's a great honor to be able to participate in such a good event, and they've done a good job here in Manchester, and it's special to be able to work with such fine players.
All right, now Bruce, let's talk about the fact that you're only the second coach to coach an All-Star game in the AHL in his own building.
Well, it's fabulous here in front of the best fans in all of the United States, so it's going to be a real honor.
Now, Coach, your team is #1 in goals, assists, and points, and you've only lost 2 games in regulation at home. How much does playing in this building affect your team, and how much is it worth?
Well, you see how loud these people can get, and it's filled every night, so it really affects our team.
Now, Now, there's one more question I've got to ask you, and it actually comes up from Ray Ferraro. He wants to know how you got the nickname Gabby.
Well, I think it's because I had a penchant for talking a lot when I was younger. Now that I'm old, I'm quite quiet, thank you.
Fans, do you think that's true? I don't know, Bruce.
Oh, well.
Is it true, Ray Ferraro?
Everybody that has played with Bruce Boudreau has told me that he was called Gabby for a reason. It's not because he's shy. His players now will tell you whether he talks a lot or not.
Let's kick things off with the in Glasgow puck control relay. And it's a matter of picking the puck up and negotiating your way through the cones as quickly as you can.
What's interesting is it's a speed event, yet it's also a quickness event. You've got to be fast down the ice, and you've got to be quick to weave your way through the cones. The most important thing is don't get lost. Jim Palmer's going to walk the guys through the course so they don't get lost.
And there's 2 points up for grabs. Both teams will have squads of 3 on one race involving Jason Spezza for the Canadian AHL All-Stars against Zach Parise of the Albany Riverats. And as far as the Canadian AHL All-Stars are concerned, as they take a run through the course, they will feature the likes of Eric Perrin, the Stanley Cup champion last spring with the Tampa Bay Lightning, playing in Hershey, Steve Eminger of the Portland Pirates, and Eric Stahl of the Lowell Lock Monsters, a first-round pick of the Carolina Hurricanes. For Planet USA, they will counter with Sean Bergenheim of Bridgeport Sound Tigers, Christian Ehrhoff of Cleveland, and the local Dennis Grebeshkov for the Manchester Monarchs. We're about ready to kick things off here tonight in front of these great fans. And what a beautiful building here in Manchester, New Hampshire.
We'll also be interested to see, you're going to see the defensemen go backwards at a portion of this race as well. It's interesting to see the skills that get compiled into one event.
And we're underway. Perrin and Bergenheim, and Perrin will get to the puck first. Ray, this is not an easy event, is it?
It is not at all, and it's tough around the cones. You want to keep the puck in front of you, and you want to be able to keep your speed going as much as you can. You don't want to slow down going around the cones, and Bergenheim made up a lot of ground. And now here goes Eminger's got to go backwards, and he's got to try and catch up a lot of ground here.
Christian Ehrhoff in the driver's seat for Planet USA, but here comes Steve Eminger of Portland.
If Eminger keeps it close, Grebeshkov has to go backwards at the start of his event here. As soon as he's going to turn and go.
Well, he's not turning and going.
He's not turning and going.
We might need the officials to jump in here as Eric Stahl trying to catch up. Stahl having a tremendous year in Lowell.
One of the finest prospects in pro hockey is Eric Stahl. Had a terrific year in Carolina last year, having a very, very good year this year as well.
53 points already is Grebeshkov, and Planet USA would appear to have picked up the first point of this skills competition. And yes, indeed, they have. 1 year ago in Grand Rapids, Planet USA won the skills event 18-9.
What's interesting when you see all the players play and they compete in games, you cannot always see the skill that goes into a complete game, and that's one of the most fun parts of the skill competition.
For another point, one-on-one, Jason Spezza, the American Hockey League's leading scorer with 74 points against one of the league's top rookies in Zach Parise.
They will attack it differently. Parise's smaller and quicker, but Spezza's lanky and he covers a lot of ice with his stride, and you can see him striding it right out here.
Parise off to a great start this year. He's fourth amongst rookies in scoring. Led the United States in 2004 to its first ever World Junior Hockey Championship. And this one's pretty tight. Spezza with a bit of an edge. Has he evened it? Oh, that is close.
There's the height difference. Jason Spezza by a nose.
A little reach for the product of Mississauga, Ontario, Jason Spezza. And we are all even at 1. And we'll just show you again how close this was by inches.
You see Spezza's long stick, and he's just a little bit taller than Parise, but that's when you get that close to the finish line. Everybody has so much pride inside. They want to win. Spezza told me last night he was going to win something today, so Kevin Quinn's got him, and maybe we'll see if this was his first event.
Well, let's go down and hear from those two gentlemen. Kevin?
Thanks a lot, guys. I just want to give Jason a second here. I'll talk while he can catch his breath. Now, Ray said that you told him last night you were going to come up with something, and you did tonight.
Yeah, well, Zach's pretty fast. I just put my head down and, just tried to make sure I didn't screw up.
Now, there was a bit of a controversy, and I don't know whether Claude Lowell was going to throw the challenge flag out there. I don't know how many he's got, whether it's got to cost him a timeout, but one guy went backwards and one guy didn't go backwards.
I guess we conceded the early point, but we're going to make it up later on.
All right, guys. Thanks very much. Let's go back upstairs.
Thanks so much, Jason Spezza. 74 points to lead the American Hockey League. Burners, the CCM fastest skater, when we return to Manchester, New Hampshire, with more Smiles Abound and Speed Abound coming up next.
At a department store, you can get a 100% wool suit for $299.99. K&G has 100% wool suits that look just as stylish for a third of that. K&G, for men, for less.
Here I am, 50 years old, and I'm out in a bikini, and that makes me feel very good.
How can a 50-year-old grandmother look this good? Simple. She strength trains with Bowflex.
I'm 50 years old, and I have a Bowflex body.
Call the number on your screen now to get a free video or DVD that shows you how you can get great results with Bowflex.
My results are very real. I lost 17 pounds in the first 5 weeks on my Bowflex. I'm leaner, I'm happier, I'm sexier than I've ever been.
All it takes for great results is one simple workout done 20 minutes a day, 3 days a week.
It's safe, it's reliable, and I can get a good workout from head to toe.
Own your very own Bowflex Extreme for no money down and payments of just $19 a month. No matter what your age, if you want real results, you need a real Bowflex. Call for a free DVD or video, or visit us at extremebowflex.com today.
Cars from $500. Homes as low as $199 a month. Have you heard about Bargain Network, where you can save big money on homes and cars? Thousands of cars that are repossessed and seized by the U.S. Customs, IRS, FBI, and private organizations are sold every day. Find foreclosed homes and distressed properties for as low as $199 a month. And we can also help you get the money you need while you're on the phone. So call now to find out how many cars and homes are available in your area.
Call now, 800-757-1074.
We bought a Chaps designer suit at a department store for $329.99 on sale. At K&G, they're less than half that. K&G, for men, for less.
Planet USA and the Canadian All-Stars splitting our first competition, the Glasgow Puck Control Relay. And this gentleman who Kevin is about to interview, he is definitely a star in his own right. Kevin?
Absolutely. It's my pleasure to welcome Mr. Willie O'Ree. Willie, you broke the color barrier and you continue to work hard in that department. You are the director for youth hockey and the diversity task force. Tell the folks exactly what that involves.
Well, I am the Director of Youth Development for the National Hockey League Diversity Program. We have 34 nonprofit programs throughout Canada and the United States. And these boys and girls range from the ages of 6 up to 17 or 18. And my specific duties, I travel around and do a lot of on and off ice clinics. I do fundraisers, personal appearance, autograph sessions, and I can tell you I'm just having a wonderful time. It's just great to be able to give back to the hockey and give back to the program what hockey have given me over the 21 years that I played.
Now, Willie, I don't think a lot of people know about this. When you were playing junior hockey, you were hit in the right eye with a puck, and you were a left winger at the time. That must have made things just a little bit difficult.
Well, it was, yes. What I had to do is I had to turn my head all the way around to the right to pick the puck up, but a lot of people didn't know that I lost 97% vision in my eye, because when I came back to play, everybody thought that I had recovered from my injury. But the 21 years I played, even when I went up with the Bruins, I played with one eye.
We appreciate it, and we appreciate the work you continue to do. Willie O'Ree, everybody. Let's go back upstairs, guys.
A fantastic story, and he gives so much back as time continues. We're getting set for the CCM fastest skater, and Ray, this event doesn't require a ton of explanation.
No, you're going to go as fast as you can, and the only thing that will change from player to player is the route they take. Some players will go a little wider, some players will take it a little tighter around the net. This was an event I never competed in for lack of speed.
We'll go with the average time because each team will feature 3 different skaters, and at the end, the team with the best average time will end up with the point in this AHL All-Star Skills competition. First up, the captain of the Lowell Lock Monsters, Chuck Kobasu. Kobasu, a member of the Calgary. The record in the American Hockey League skills competition to get around the surface belongs to Ralph Intranuvo. That occurred back in 1996. He got around in 13.683. Here's Kobasu.
Power forward with the Calgary Flames. He plays a straight ahead style. He's got a good stride going down the backside. The turn is always the toughest part.
14.553 for the captain of the Lowell Lock Monsters, Chuck Kobasu. And Kobasu having a very nice season. Matter of fact, he's tied for the league lead in game-winning goals with 7 this season.
Calgary likes their forward able to skate, and Kobasu can do that. His second season in professional hockey, had a terrific year in Calgary and participated in every one of their playoff games last season.
For Planet USA, first up from the Czech Republic, a member of the Hamilton Bulldogs in his 2nd straight American Hockey League All-Star Classic, Thomas Plekanec. Plekanec leading the Bulldogs this season in scoring.
Goals, assists, and points. He's at the top of the list with 20 goals. He's always been able to scoot. He's a solid competitor. He's got an excellent time.
Terrific time indeed for Plekanec. 14.196, and he is the early leader in the competition.
It's always difficult. You see the players are sitting there waiting their turn to go, and then all of a sudden you've got to get a quick start and you got to get moving, but that's an excellent time for Plekanec.
Next up for the Canadian All-Stars, oh, what a skating stride. A member of the San Antonio Rampage as we take a look back to Plekanec, and he did negotiate the turn pretty well.
Pretty tight around the net, saves a lot of time. If you go out wide, it really will slow your time down.
Jay Bouwmeester. Represented his country in international play 6 different times. A 2-time world senior men's champion.
There's lots of different ways to go around the ice as quickly as possible, and Bouwmeester does it with a huge, long stride.
Oh, what a stride. It's pretty to watch, and let's watch his time. Jay Bouwmeester, 14.535. So far, it's Thomas Plekanec leading the way at just over 14 seconds.
The toughest part about an event like this is you get your one crack and you don't get to reload. That's it. And Bouwmeester's time is very good, but Plekanec's going to have a tough time to beat.
For Planet USA, a defenseman from Sweden. He plays for Grand Rapids in a first-round selection of the Detroit Red Wings, Niklas Kronwall. And Kronwall was a silver medalist for Sweden at the 2003 World Senior Men's Hockey Championships. And here he comes.
Second top scoring defenseman in the American Hockey League with 11 goals. Missed the 04 game last year with an injury. Kronwall's played big minutes, had a very good year this year.
Here he comes. 15 seconds on the nose for the member of the Grand Rapids Griffins, Niklas Kronwall.
One thing to note is that the time is 15 seconds. It's not even a second slower than Plekanec's time. And sometimes it looks like it's a big gap, but it's really not that much.
No, it certainly isn't. Average time is the key. The team with the best average time will be awarded the point. As another look at Kronwall's effort.
Pretty economical stride. He gets around with very, very little effort. Very efficient skater. Makes going fast a lot easier.
Our leader, Thomas Plekanec of the Hamilton Bulldogs, representing Planet USA. The final skater in this event for the Canadian All-Stars, a member of the St. John's Maple Leafs, Kyle Wellwood. Wellwood with 62 points already this season, including a 5-goal outing on October the 30th in an 8-3 win over the Cleveland Barons, a night he'll never forget.
Not too many of those around. 5 goals in one night. Led the American League rookie points last year with 55. Off to another great start this year in St. John's.
Always been a great scorer at every level. 14.776 for Kyle Wellwood of the St. John's Maple Leafs, making his second consecutive American Hockey League All-Star performance.
It may not look very hard because it's one lap, but look at the guys when they get over there. It's hard work going around like that.
It is a lot of work indeed. Tony Salmelainen of the Edmonton Roadrunners. He's going to try his luck moving the other way.
Everybody's got one direction that you can turn better than the other, and Tony's going to go to the right here, and first competitor going to go this way. He's had a very good year. Leads the Edmonton Roadrunners in goals, assists, and points as well, and he can really scoot.
Has 33 points on the year. This guy is explosive when he gets going. Look at him around the net. Salmelainen, and watch the time. 14.762.
One wide turn slows your time down by that very little difference between his time and Plekanec. Tony, when he went around the net, got a glove down for extra balance. It just was not enough.
Thomas Plekanec, the leading scorer of the Hamilton Bulldogs, in his second straight appearance at the All-Star Classic, is the winner of the CCM Fastest Skater. 14.1. And he is with our Kevin Quinn.
All right, thanks very much. Here is the winner, Thomas Plekanec. So tell everybody here how you did it, Thomas.
I don't know. I have no idea.
Just flat out fast. Now, your team has been playing very well of late. You just knocked off Rochester on Saturday night. Your team seems to be able to score goals and get it going, and you're leading the way.
Yeah, we got a pretty good weekend, Friday and Saturday, and hopefully we got continue in the next week in games, and hopefully we got this playoff spot.
Now, what do you think about the rest of the guys that you'll be playing with tomorrow night in the All-Star game?
Well,
pretty good guys.
Yeah, we got a fun, and that's the most important thing. We got a fun, and that's it.
Great time for the member of the Hamilton Bulldogs, and great fans here in Manchester. AHL fans, be sure to visit theahl.com and play the CCM AHL Pick'em Challenge. This online contest features great prizes and captures the true excitement of the American Hockey League. Remember, theahl.com is your source for AHL news, scores, and statistics. Log on today. Up next, it's Rapid Fire, brought to you by Irving Oil. This is a tough one on the goalies, but a lot of fun to watch. It's next.
At Reebok, we used hockey's elite to test, analyze, and develop our new high-performance gear. And what did we find out? That the best in the game demand the best for their game. Introducing Reebok Hockey. The switch is on.
Attention air travelers, are you tired of fighting the congestion and chaos typically found at larger airports? When traveling to the Boston area, try Manchester Airport instead. Just 50 miles from the heart of Boston, Manchester Airport is now served by most major airlines and offers over 200 daily flights to many U.S. cities in Canada. So do yourself a favor. Next time you need to travel to the Boston area for business or pleasure, using the convenient alternative to Logan. Manchester Airport, a better way to Boston.
Welcome back. On today's program, car accidents. What do you do?
First thing, don't.
Well, you know insurance companies, they want you to go where they want you to go.
Oh, yeah, but I needed my car to be fixed right, so I chose Auto City Collision Repair.
Auto City?
They did a great job. Fabulous reputation. They said it would be fixed in 6 days. And it was. They even had rental cars, but best of all, they did all the claims.
Well, there you have it. Make it Auto City.
Can you hear me now? Good. Now. Good, good. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Good.
We ask the same question over and over.
Can you hear me now?
So that you don't have to.
Good.
Verizon Wireless has fewer dropped calls than any other wireless network.
Good. Can you hear me now?
It's what makes us the most reliable wireless network in the nation.
Now. 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 Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Good.
Verizon Wireless.
Can you hear me now?
We never stop working for you.
Good.
Welcome back to the AHL All-Star Skills Competition. We're all even. Ray Ferraro after 2 events as they split points in the fastest skater as we send it once again down to ice level and Kevin Quinn.
Thanks very much. We've got 2 outstanding players right now. One a Hall of Famer, 1992, Marcel Dion and Rene Bourque. And Marcel, I want to talk to you first. You went to 8 All-Star games. What memories do you have of the first one, the first time you went to an All-Star game in the NHL?
Well, actually, it was in Montreal, and I was very excited to be part with the greatest players of all time. And I remember that year, a lot of guys went on to become Hall of Famers, so it's always an excitement. It's almost a time where you reflect on and says, hey, I'm part of something that's good, and I was lucky to be picked that year.
Absolutely, Rene. You were picked. You got here. Your gear didn't.
Yeah, had a long day today. Got up about 4:30 and had a flight to Washington, and was supposed to connect here, but flight got canceled, so we flew to Boston and drove here. So equipment didn't make it, but hopefully we'll be here by tomorrow.
Turn around and give everybody a chance to see exactly what you're wearing. There it is. Hey, they spelt the name right. That's all that matters.
That's good enough.
Absolutely. Okay, guys, let's go upstairs.
Rene Bourque of Norfolk having a dynamite campaign from Lac-La-Biche, Alberta, Canada. And it's time for the Irving Oil Rapid Fire. We will have 3 groups of 6 shooters per team. And Ray, this one's all about the goaltenders, trying to make the most saves.
Now the goaltenders go into the crosshairs here in this event. 21 feet from the net, the shooters have the puck. They'll have to shoot the puck within 12 seconds. The goaltender has to go back and forth, and it's really difficult. Shoot it on the whistle. There's not much reaction time.
And the point will go to the team that allows the fewest goals, and they will do it in groups of 3, and all the goaltenders will be involved. And we're going to begin with goaltender for the Canadian All-Stars, Jason LaBarbera, having another solid campaign in Hartford. And he will face, from the Utah Grizzlies, Keith Ballard and Andy Hilbert of the Providence Bruins.
No surprise, Hilbert's in this event. He leads the American Hockey League with 237 shots. Ballard's having a very good year in Utah. Very good on the power play, shoots the puck, and LaBarbera's going to stop as many as he can.
Here we go. LaBarbera just covers so much of that net.
Very economical in goal. He's very big. Andy Hilbert has had a terrific round, and Keith Ballard squeaks one through at the end.
Jason LaBarbera, last year his numbers were astonishing. 13 shutouts, a league record, a 1.59 goals against average, and this year he's pretty much picked up right where he left off.
Had 14 consecutive wins from November 27th to January 12th. That's a heck of a stretch.
Is it ever? For Planet USA to start things off in their net, product of Finland, Kari Lehtinen of the Chicago Wolves, and boy, do the Atlanta Thrashers feel awfully good about having him in their system.
Well, they say you need building blocks. They have Ilya Kovalchuk and Danny Heatley, but you can't win without a goaltender, and Kari Lehtinen is among the best young ones there is.
He's facing Eric Stahl and Kyle Wellwood. And these two guys have always been able to find the net at every single level.
It becomes almost a guessing game. Where's the goaltender going and where's the puck going?
Lettinen with a good performance right there, making it difficult on the combination of Stahl and Wellwood.
You mentioned Kyle Wellwood earlier with 5 goals in one game this year. He's got a terrific release. And you could see them, he and Stahl, starting to guess with Lettinen. Where's Lettinen going and where am I going to put the puck? And they were able to get 3 by him, but an excellent round for Kari Lettinen.
Lettinen already with 4 shutouts so far this season in Chicago. The goaltender for the Canadian All-Stars, from the Grand Rapids Griffins, Joey McDonald. He's from Nova Scotia, facing Mikko Koivu of Houston, and Manitoba Moose Ryan Kessler, a first-round selection of the Vancouver Canucks.
Kessler had a terrific round. He's an all-around player in Manitoba. His coach says the one thing that he has worried about is he plays him so much. He plays in every situation. Really shot the puck well in his time through against Joey McDonald.
Kessler, a world junior champion last year with Team USA in Finland. And just a pure example of what type of challenge lies in front of them for the goaltenders.
There's just so very little time to react. They have to try and find their angle as they go side to side. And now it's as Antero Niittymaki going to jump into the goal. The challenge for him is to try, you want to make a save early so you feel good in the net. They've been standing around. They haven't had much of a warm-up yet either. And these guys aren't going to warm them up. They're trying to score.
Of the Philadelphia Phantoms is Antero Niittymaki. Scored a goal last season. Simone Gamache will shoot the puck for the Canadian All-Stars, and Patrick Sharp, who might know a thing or two about Antero because he's a teammate with the Phantoms in Philadelphia.
With the way the teams are set up, you get to play every once in a while against one of your teammates. Sharp and Niittymaki have seen each other in practice a great deal.
Both Sharp and Gamache with good wrist shots and good reactions as well for Antero Niittymaki with a 1.97 goals against average so far this season. And you know why they're excited here in Manchester? Because Matthew Guerin tending the twine for the Canadian All-Stars.
He's going to face his teammate as well, and Dustin Brown. These two have seen each other as well.
There's Niittymaki in fine form, economical, moving across the crease to make saves. 7 saves on 10 shots for Niittymaki of the Philadelphia Phantoms. Brown to shoot on his teammate. And Michael Holmquist of the Cincinnati Mighty Ducks. Matthew Guerin acquired in a
Dustin Brown ends up with a freebie at the end as well. Excellent round for Dustin Brown.
Dustin Brown, just 20 years of age.
Terrific release here as he beats Matthew Guerin up over the blocker a couple of times and then once over the glove as well.
Brown, a former junior player in Guelph already this season here in Manchester with 50 points. And Matthew Guerin posting 3 saves. Ryan Miller, he was the top goaltender in last year's AHL All-Star Skills Competition, stopping 22 of 25 in Grand Rapids, about to face Dan Hamhuis of the Milwaukee Admirals and Dennis Weidman of Worcester. 2 defensemen who know a thing or two about putting up some points.
Miller goes back and forth. He likes to butterfly. He gets down, does a good job on the defenseman.
And Mueller looks like he's in the same kind of form that allowed him to win top goaltender honors 1 year ago.
Can't stress how difficult this drill is for the goaltenders. The player has the puck sitting still. He gets to walk into it for his shot. And the goaltenders do a great job getting side to side. They move so well. Miller goes side to side as well as anybody, and you see his positioning square in the net, square to the shooter as much as he can.
Miller leads the American Hockey League in wins with 29, Ray, and has 7 shutouts for the league leaders from Rochester.
Minor Pro Player of the Year in 2004 was Kari Lehtinen, but Ryan Miller has had just a tremendous stint with the Rochester Americans, played with the Buffalo Sabres, thought of to be one of the fine young goaltenders, and we've seen 6 excellent goaltenders this evening already.
And a former Hobey Baker winner is with Kevin Quinn.
Absolutely, Ryan Miller. And Ryan, that's not an easy skill for the goaltenders when those guys are standing there peppering you with pucks.
No, you don't see that too often in a game, and especially the guys who can shoot the puck like these guys. You know, you're trying to make as little amount of holes as you can, and the whole point of the thing is bouncing around, covering it up, but they're all over the place.
So what is the key? Obviously, you did very well. What's the key to being successful in that drill?
Just don't get your momentum going too far one way. Just trust the puck's got to hit you if you're in position, but you know, these guys find corners, so you got to catch up to a few.
Now, folks at home and here in Manchester might not know, is that something you would do in practice? Is that something that you would work on? Or is that just something you want to stay away from?
There's similar things we work on just to get your feet back under you, but to the point where you go 10 shots in a row, I don't think you'd see that too often.
And Rochester, your team having an outstanding season so far in the Western Conference, and what's been the key to that success so far?
We've been playing great as a team. Everybody's committed to playing good hockey. We listen to the coaching staff, and we do what we need to do to win every night. Sometimes it's not the prettiest hockey. You know, guys sometimes want to make a few more plays, but I really feel great about the way the team's bought into it. You know, they're playing great hockey. They're doing unbelievable things in front of me. I can't say enough.
Well, congratulations on the season so far. Good luck in the rest of the competition tonight and tomorrow.
Thank you.
All right, Ryan Miller, everybody, as we join Ray and Peter.
Miller loves this event, Ray. He stopped all 10 last year in Grand Rapids. The 2005 Calder Cup playoffs are coming soon. Stay tuned to CalderCup.com for the latest playoff races, facts, and history. CalderCup.com will keep you prepared as your team competes for the 2005 Calder Cup Championship. When we return, who can shoot it the hardest?
Hope, desire, work, power. I'm Marcus Banks. I'm a Celtic. I am Tony Allen. I am a Celtic.
I'm Al Jefferson, and I'm in the future.
Why should you switch to DirecTV today?
I was really sick of the way my cable company was treating us.
We didn't know we had options, so we did nothing for years.
Then I got DirecTV.
I had digital cable, and it was crazy. Only some of the channels were actually digital. With DirecTV service, 100% of the channels are digital.
I got my entire DirecTV system for free. It was installed for free, and I even got a free DVD player. I didn't have to buy a thing.
Have you looked at your cable bill lately? I did. I was paying way too much.
With DirecTV, I pay under $40 a month, and I get 125 channels, including my locals.
It's better picture,
better sound,
more channels,
and more reliable.
It's free installation.
And it was cheaper than cable.
You don't have to settle.
Get it direct. Get free installation and free equipment for up to 3 rooms through this special television offer. Plus, while supplies last, you'll receive a DVD player free just for subscribing. Pick up the phone and schedule your installation today.
Just pick up the phone and...
Keep it going. Come on. Oh, yes! God! Time out.
Whatever the season, don't forget the delicious, refreshing boost of iced coffee from Dunkin' Donuts. Even in winter, it'll get you moving.
I'm open!
Dunkin' Donuts. Bring yourself back.
You know the old saying, sugar and spice and everything nice, that's what girls are made of. Well, when you take these nice girls and offer LPGA Tour exemptions to the one who can avoid elimination.
Take it off, baby. Take it off. Take it off.
It's the hit series with a captivating twist. The Big Break 3, ladies only. Tuesdays, 9 p.m. Eastern on the Golf Channel.
Welcome back to Manchester, where Planet USA a slight edge after the rapid fire. They lead at 3-2. We have 3 in the books. And Kevin Quinn is joined by a gentleman who really needs no introduction, that is, and knows a thing or two about winning.
Absolutely. Here with Hall of Famer Larry Robinson, inducted in 1995. Larry, you won 6 cups as a player, but you also won one behind the bench with New Jersey. What was more nerve-wracking for you, playing in the cup drive or standing behind the bench?
Well, it's a little more nerve-wracking when you're behind the bench. You're at the control of the players, you know, but that one, I think they've said all along what makes great coaches are great players. And we had some great players, and of course Marty Brodeur in the nets would make any coach look great.
Now, you played in the American Hockey League for 2 years in Nova Scotia, 1971, 1972. What was it about playing in the AHL that prepared you for such a great career in the NHL?
Well, I had some great players I played with. I know the year that my first year we won the Calder Cup, and of that team I think 15 guys went the next year and played the NHL, so that gave me a pretty good boost. I had a great coach in Al McNeil and another great coach in Claude Ruel, so I think this league has always been a tremendous teaching league, and I think the city of Manchester should be very proud. They've put on a great show here tonight.
Thanks very much, Larry.
Thank you.
All right, let's go back upstairs, guys.
What a great defenseman. One of the best of all time, Larry Robinson. Next up, the CCM Vector hardest shot.
Well, you said with the fastest skater, there's not much to describe with it. The same with the hardest shot. Fastest skater, you go as fast as you can. The hardest shot, you're going to walk into it and hammer your slap shot as hard as you can. Hopefully hit the net so they can measure the speed, and the hardest shot is going to pick up a point.
2 points up for grabs. As you see, the player with the hardest shot will earn 1 for his team, and the highest team average will also pick up a point. We get a chance to take a look at the top 5 hardest shots. Curtis Foster over 101 miles an hour. Even this year, he's scoring a few. He leads all defensemen in goals this year in the American Hockey League with 12.
101 is incredible to be able to shoot the puck.
Well, let's see who can deliver it the quickest to the net. Each team with 4 shooters. And we're going to kick things off with Milwaukee Admirals' Simone Gamache, who has found the net 22 times already this season, including 14 on the power play.
He attacked it, went with a lot of speed. He was saying this morning when we were talking to him, this may not be his favorite event, the hardest shot, but 90 miles an hour is a good start.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that wouldn't mind being able to deliver it at that type of speed at the net. Simone Gamache has scored at every single level he has ever played at. And look, he just upped his total to 92.2 for the Canadian All-Stars, Simone Gamache.
With a lot of the events, you want to make sure you do well enough. You have so much pride. You don't want to be at the bottom end. And Gamache does very well. This is an event he wasn't sure he was going to do really well at, but 92 miles an hour is an excellent speed to put on the board.
For Planet USA, they'll kick it off with Joni Pitkanen of the Philadelphia Phantoms. Had a great first season in the NHL last year. Played in 71 games with the Philadelphia Flyers. And he registers a nice total of 94.4.
Most times the defensemen, when they take the slap shot, they're standing still or they get to make 1 stride and shoot it. This is a bonus for a defenseman. Gets to go in 5 or 6 strides.
93.6, so not quite as good as his first shot. Joni Pitkanen from Finland, and a member of the Philadelphia Phantoms.
Pitkanen, a member of the National Hockey League All-Rookie team last year, having an excellent year again here with the Phantoms. 19 assists on the season to go with his 3 goals and over 94 miles an hour.
And a big smile for Yanni Pitkanen. Next up, the San Antonio Rampages, Jay Bouwmeester, the 21-year-old from Edmonton, Alberta.
Always one of the fun parts of the game is if somebody doesn't get it where they think they're going to hear about it when they get back in the room.
And there he is, over 90 miles an hour, Jay Bouwmeester of the Canadian All-Stars. First round pick of Florida, third overall back in 2002, has already played a couple of full seasons in the National Hockey League.
There's not much that Jay Bouwmeester cannot do. He is going to be better and better as time goes on. One of the great young players in the American League.
Boy, did he have a great World Played in the World Cup for Russia, the Binghamton Senators.
Volchenkov's an excellent defenseman, plays very physically. Only played 19 games last year. Missed a good portion of time with an injury, but having a very good year in Binghamton.
92 miles an hour for Anton Volchenkov, who hurt his shoulder in a December 8th game versus Boston. And he can really hit you at about 227 pounds.
Again, the defensemen get to walk into this shot. They don't normally get to do it. That's actually a good shot if there's a goaltender in there. It's right on the corner. Now this is going to be interesting. I'm not really sure what stick Rene Bourque is using because it's not his own.
Well, I don't care what he's got in his hand. When you can hit it at 99 miles, oh no, they're waving it off.
Oh, Jim Palmer, the official, gives it the wave. I guess that doesn't count as hitting the net, which it doesn't. It's not a shot on goal.
Doesn't count because it went off the iron.
When you can shoot at 99 miles an hour with someone else's stick, they can give you a boat oar and you're going to be able to shoot it.
And all he did was hit it even harder. 99.8 for Rene Bourque, a rookie with the Norfolk Admirals. What would he do with his own graphite or wood or whatever they're using these days?
Well, I can't imagine it's going to go much quicker than that, but he walks in. This is a lot of power behind this shot. 99.8 miles an hour. Bourque, the 23-year-old, was a Rookie of the Month in January. He's at 20 goals on the season.
That is one of the hardest shots of all time in AHL All-Star Skills Competition history. For Planet USA with Binghamton, Brandon Bochinski, and he leads all American Hockey League rookies in scoring this season at 92.6 for a former star at the University of North Dakota.
Leads American League rookies in goals, points. He's got 5 game-winning goals.
And cranked it up to 94.3 for Bochinski.
94 is an excellent shot. It always pales when you follow a guy that shoots at 99.8, however.
From the Hartford Wolfpack and the Canadian All-Stars, wearing number 28, Lawrence Nicollet. Played his first 9 games in the National Hockey League last season. And hits it at 82.7.
Oh, he's hearing it a little bit here. When you shoot the puck high, it doesn't ever seem to register as quickly as when you shoot it in part of the net.
Nicollet last year, Ray, was called up 5 different times by the Rangers.
To New York.
Up and down for Lawrence Nicollet, who had a great junior career with the Swift Current Broncos.
He's taking a little heat on the side there. He didn't get it up into the 90s, so now you just run and hide amongst the group.
Milwaukee Admirals in his 2nd straight AHL All-Star Classic. Andrew Hutchinson, he leads all American Hockey League blue liners in scoring, and there's one of the reasons why. He delivers it at 95 miles an hour.
Played with the AHL champs last year, of course. Led all defensemen in the playoffs with 16 points. 28 assists this year. 2nd in the American League for defensemen already.
Rene Bourque's 99.8, the shot to beat. 93 on the radar gun for Andrew Hutchinson of Milwaukee. And that will bring the hardest shot competition to a close. What a night for Rene Bourque at 99.8 miles an hour. And Kevin is with Mr. Bourque.
Rene, we talked to you about getting your equipment lost in translation and transition. And this stick, where's this stick coming from?
I just got it about 15 minutes before I came on the ice from the CCM rep, so maybe I'll start using it.
What's in that stick?
I don't know. I didn't think I was going to be able to shoot that hard, but whatever.
What is the key for you to be able to shoot that puck so hard? Growing up, was that something you did, shooting pucks against the garage?
A little bit of everything, just taking a lot of shots in practice and whatnot, but went well tonight.
Yeah, very well. All right, Rene Bourque, the hardest shot winner. Back upstairs, you guys.
Second best total ever in the American Hockey League skills competition belongs to Rene Bourque. Young and old, enjoying the event. The All-Star Game. Tune in tomorrow night at 7 Eastern for the 2005 AHL All-Star Game presented by Dodge. Watch the best of the AHL go head-to-head. Canadian All-Stars versus the Stars of Planet USA. Check your local listings for coverage in your local area. From the hardest shot to the Dodge Accuracy Shooting Event. It's on its way right after this.
Cold hard fact. Only Coors Light is frost brewed at ice cold temperatures. Stored cold and shipped cold. And when beer starts out this cold, it ends up this refreshing. Coors Light, our goal, the coldest tasting beer in the world.
See, now aren't you glad that I wanted the heated seats in all this room?
Liz, right now it's not about that or the DVD. It's about the handle, power, capability, big time towing, end of story.
Dodge Durango, the ultimate authority in winter driving.
Think you can handle it from here? Thanks for the talk.
Grab 0 Plus, 0% financing plus package discounts, plus February bonus cash for total savings up to $8,600.
Can you hear me now? Good. Now. Good. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Good.
We ask the same question over and over.
Can you hear me now?
So that you don't have to.
Good.
Verizon Wireless has fewer dropped calls than any other wireless network.
Good. Can you hear me now?
It's what makes us the most reliable wireless network in the nation.
Now. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Good.
Verizon Wireless.
Can you hear me now?
We never stop working for you.
Good.
Welcome back. On today's program, car accidents. What do?
First thing, don't become the victim.
Well, how do you not?
You can choose whatever body shop you want.
Well, you know insurance companies, they want you to go where they want you to go.
Oh, yeah, but I needed my car to be fixed right, so I chose Auto City Collision Repair.
Auto City?
They did a great job. Fabulous reputation. They said it would be fixed in 6 days. And it was. They even had rental cars, but best of all, they did all the claims.
Well, there you have it. Make it Auto City.
Cold hard fact. Only Coors Light is frost brewed at ice cold temperatures. Stored cold and shipped cold. And when beer starts out this cold, it ends up this refreshing. Coors Light, our goal, the coldest tasting beer in the world.
Planet USA, their All-Stars, still with a slight edge, 4-3 as we're getting set for the Dodge Accuracy Shooting, and Kevin Quinn's joined by someone who knows a thing or two about being quite accurate around the net.
Absolutely. Here with the Los Angeles GM, Dave Taylor. And Dave, it's got to be a proud moment for you. I mean, or tomorrow night.
Well, this has been a great year for the Monarchs. They're leading their division right now. We actually had a half dozen players in the All-Star, but we lost 2 because of injury.
Now, when you look at the geography of LA to Manchester, people might wonder why you would pick this place to be your affiliate, but obviously from the fans, the building, and the success of the team, you picked the right place to be.
Well, without question, this has been a model franchise in the AHL, and I think Jeff Eisenberg and his staff have done an excellent job here. Also, Kevin Gilmore from the Kings staff, who's the general manager, have just been outstanding. But more than anything, we've really been welcomed into the community by the great fans of Manchester.
Now, Ray Ferraro had one question. Why didn't you re-sign him in 1999?
Well, Ray would not have won any of these speed trials tonight.
There's your answer, gentlemen.
Did he not say something to you as well about the amount of goals you scored in the year prior?
Yeah, I had 11 goals. I can't imagine he wasn't barking for my services again. I got moved down the road. It was just fine, though. I enjoyed my time in L.A. and a classy gentleman, Dave Taylor.
Time for the Dodge accuracy shooting. It's all about trying to hit targets as quickly as you possibly can.
This more than any event is an event about confidence, and if you hit the first target, you feel really good about yourself and you feel confident that you can hit the rest of them. If you struggle early, it's really difficult to find which target you actually want to shoot at.
3 shooters per side, 2 points again up for grabs because the player who does the best will earn a point, and the team that does the best will also earn a point. Members of the 4 for 5 club include Dwayne Norris, Michael Hanzus, and Andre Savage, 96, 98, and 1999. And the shooters in this event for the Canadian All-Stars, they'll go with Wilkes-Barre's Michel Ouellette, who's found the net 30 times already this year, Jason King of the Manitoba Moose, and from the Manchester Monarchs, Michael Camilleri.
Very underrated part of this drill is going to be the pass that comes from the corner. The shooter has to receive the puck. He wants to keep it flat, so the pass has to come flat. Ouellette's going to get it, and he's going to try and release it as quick as he can. He'll pick the spot that he thinks he's going to hit first. Like I said earlier, you want to hit your first target. It really makes you feel better, a lot more confident.
Nolan Baumgartner and Brad Tiley will make the passes to Michel Ouellette, the winner of a Memorial Cup with Rimouski, his hometown, back in the year 2000, and a 4th-round pick of the Pittsburgh Penguins in the same year. Trying to hit the 4 targets as quickly as possible. Maybe this will be the year where somebody goes 4 for 4, Ray?
Very difficult to do. You have to do it in the time allotted, but you want to receive the puck and shoot it and get rid of it as quick as possible.
That was very close. There's one.
Just have to nick the target.
Trying to go upstairs for the final one. Michel Ouellette, the Wilkes-Barre Scranton Penguins.
Gets credit for 3 targets.
Planet USA first up. As we take another look at Ouellette's try, will be Dennis Grabeshka of Manchester.
See, Ouellette missed the first pass, and it set him back a couple of shots, but then he started to shoot the puck with a little more firmness. You can't push it at the net. You still have to shoot it, even though you're shooting for accuracy.
Grabeshkov played his first 4 National Hockey League games last season. Picked up an assist, having a nice year in Manchester with 31 points. He'll try his luck. 1 for 1. Grabeshkov from Russia. He's got 2. He's got 3. Oh, he's got 4. And you can't do it much better than that.
That is bragging rights.
4 out of 5 for Manchester Monarchs defenseman Dennis Grabeshkov. And you won't be able to wipe that smile off his face for quite some time.
He takes the first pass, hits the first target. He misses the second one, but everybody's comfortable receiving the puck from one side or the other. What is interesting is Grabeshkov takes the puck from both sides and hits targets from both sides. It's a lot easier to shoot when the puck comes from your forehand side.
Play into the crowd, and why not? Next up for the Canadian All-Stars, Manitoba Moose forward Jason King.
One of the best releases in the American Hockey League. The puck is on and off his stick quicker than almost anyone in the league.
23 goals already this season for Jason King. The National Hockey League's Rookie of the Month for November last season. There he goes. Get 3 in a row and make it 4 in a row, and that's a good comeback for Jason King.
Missed the first couple, and when you miss the net, you get a little shaky, but King jumps back and hits 4 in a row.
And showed evidence of that great release, too.
It is a gift to be able to release the puck as quickly as Jason King does. It gets on his stick, and when it goes off his stick, it is so quick. It's a short backswing. It follows through to the target, and all 4 targets go in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4.
The pride of Corner Brook, Newfoundland, Jason King, 4 out of 7. Nicely done. Andy Hilbert for Planet USA, the Providence Bruins. And he's no stranger to finding the net.
27 goals this year, tied for 3rd in the American Hockey League. He's got the first 2.
He's got the first 3. Oh, he's done what no American Hockey League player's ever done in an AHL skills competition. He has gone 4 for 4.
237 shots this year to score his 27 goals. It takes him just 4 to break the 4 targets. He hits all 4 of them in succession, and as you mentioned, Peter, for the first time in American Hockey League history at the All-Star Classic, someone has gone 4 for 4 shooting.
Tied for 5th in league scoring with 59 points. And you just simply can't be any more efficient than he was in this event. Andy Hilbert, former star at the University of Michigan. Michael Camilleri, 70 points already this season of the Manchester Monarchs. Can he do what Mr. Hilbert just did? There's one. Buzzer goes because there's still a team event left to be decided, and an important point in this competition for Mike Camilleri. And they're going to check out the targets. A couple of those shots look like they just maybe got a nick.
They don't have to hit much of the target.
Yeah, that did indeed get a little piece.
Absolutely, and you mentioned earlier with the first event, if you throw the protest flag, but he's definitely nicked this one on the high blocker corner, and now they're going to take a look at the one down on the low side as well.
Mike Camilleri with 30 goals already. 2nd round pick of the Los Angeles Kings in 2001.
And he does get credit for the hit targets.
Another Manchester Monarch, Dustin Brown for Planet USA. The 20-year-old from Ithaca, New York.
Been very consistent this year. He's had 2 7-game point scoring streaks.
2 for 2. Had a chance. 4 for 5 for Dustin Brown.
Planet USA team is firing the heck out of it down there. 4 for 5 would have gotten you the lead last year. Not going to get you in the lead this year.
Would have been tied for the best all time, 4 for 5, until Mr. Hilbert set a new record going 4 for 4 here tonight. As Dustin talks over his winning type strategy.
Well, there's always strategy when you're successful. When it doesn't go so well.
Yeah, you're not willing to talk about it then.
There's not much to talk about.
Andy Hilbert, 4 out of 4, the member of the Providence Bruins. And before we check in with him, The AHL.com. American Hockey League fans, be sure to visit the AHL.com and play the CCM AHL Pick'em Challenge. Online contest features great prizes and captures the true excitement of American Hockey League hockey. Remember, the AHL.com is your source for AHL news, scores, and statistics. Log on today. Kevin, we all want to know how you go 4 for 4.
Absolutely. Nobody else has done it. Hit the skills. Eddie, did you know that coming in?
No, not at all. Just go out there, shoot the puck, and I never knew that. So
come on, it can't be that simple. Go out there and shoot the puck. You've done interviews before. You know you got to give us more than that. How'd you do it?
I had some great guys passing me the puck. I'm just going to let them take all the credit.
A modest guy. Andy, your team, tell us about the season you're having so far.
It's been going good so far as of late. We're battling with the playoff spot in a great division with Manchester and a lot of great teams, so it's been tough so far.
Fantastic shooting accuracy. What does it mean to you to come to Manchester and be in the All-Star game this year?
It's a great event, so many great hockey players here, and Manchester's been putting on a great showing so far, and it's been a lot of fun so far.
Congratulations on a record-setting performance.
Thank you very much.
Andy Hilbert, everybody. Let's go upstairs.
Andy Hilbert in his third AHL All-Star Classic, making an impact as Planet USA jumps into the driver's seat. They lead the Canadian All-Stars 6-3. When we return, it's the Coors Light Pass and Score.
This man bought his clothes at K&G. He would have paid a lot more at a department store. So, what'll he buy with the money he saved? K&G. For men, for less.
It's a tough world out there, but we can make you and your vehicle even tougher with a Rhino Lining sprayed-on bed liner. Rhino Linings let you push your ride to the max without the wear and tear, whether it's on your truck or inside your boat. Rhino Lining's tough stuff protects everything you put it on. You know the damage drop-in liners can cause, and you don't have to take it. So go on, check out a Rhino Lining and watch how it stands up to anything you throw at it. Rhino! That way, when you're running wild, you can look Mother Nature in the face and say, hey, you want a piece of this? Call now for the location of your nearest Rhino Linings dealer. Rhino Line your boat, your trailer, your SUV, your Jeep, your truck. Heck, Rhino Line your life.
This is what only 5 pounds of body fat looks like. 5 pounds. How much extra body fat are you carrying around every day? 20? 40? More? This is propylene, the only product clinically proven to reduce body fat, and so powerful that its active ingredient was issued a patent by the United States government for weight loss.
Call now and your second bottle and shipping is free. That's an additional $40 value. Yours free when you call right now.
At a department store, you can get a 100% wool suit for $299.99. K&G has 100% wool suits that look just as stylish for a third of that. K&G. For men, for less.
Welcome back to the AHL All-Star Skills Competition, part of the Dodge AHL All-Star Classic here in Manchester, New Hampshire. We're a great crowd enjoying themselves, and so far, Planet USA in the lead. Coming up, the Coors Light Pass and Score, Ray, which is a very difficult event, again, on the goaltenders. But sometimes goaltenders can actually help themselves.
They can help themselves many ways, and last year, Antero Niittymaki is going to get credit for a goal last year.
April 11th, 2004, for Philadelphia, and how it all happened is Hershey needed another point to make the playoffs, so they pulled their goaltender in overtime, and Niittymaki ended up with a goal, and we'll hear how he remembers it finally with Kevin Quinn.
Antero, that's something that only 6 other goalies in AHL history have ever done. That is score a goal. Tell us about that one.
Well, I'm probably the only one who didn't suit it in, but yeah, they had a 5-on-3 power play and empty net, so guys shoot it, and I got a piece of that, and they kind of shoot it in their own net, and I got the goal.
What was your reaction when you found out that it was you that got the goal?
Well, I was sure at first, but then I found out. I was pretty excited, but it's always fun to score a goal, but goal is always a goal.
Another exciting thing happens on February 27th. It's Antero Niittymaki bobblehead night.
Yeah, it's I didn't know it at the beginning of the year, and it's fun. I just got the bobblehead a couple of days ago, and it didn't really look like me, but
close enough.
Yeah.
Now, Ray, I understand that you have a bobblehead, or is that a life-size statue? I'm not sure. Anyway, back to you.
Oh, it's always something, isn't it, Quinter? It's always
you think
something.
You guys work together all the time or something. It is the pass and score competition. Coors Light 3-0 against the goaltenders.
Ryan Miller talked earlier about getting 10 shots from 20 feet out. You don't see that very often in a game. You better not be seeing many 3-on-0s or your club in front of you is not very good either. The goaltenders don't have much sympathy in the All-Star events.
And it's all about which team's goaltenders yield the fewest goals. Everyone has to touch the puck as well as they go in on net. In several groups, Canadian All-Stars trailing by 3, still lots of points up for grabs. Here this evening, Nolan Baumgartner with his Manitoba Moose teammate Jason King and Michelle Ouellette of Wilkes-Barre, the Penguins, to shoot on Kari Lehtinen for the Chicago Wolves in a first-round selection of the Atlanta Thrashers, 2nd overall.
Everyone does have to touch the puck. The one danger is to overpass it and you end up with the puck 3 feet behind the goal line and you haven't shot it yet.
First Canadian group on display. Ouellette, King, no. On the doorstep and no. Another try in this timed event. Ouellette. That time, no mistake from Jason King from close range. Ouellette, 30 goals on the year. Baumgartner, oh my, and showing why he has 30. Upstairs, no chance for Lehtinen.
The only one they miss, a pass across the front of the net that bounces off Jason King's stick. But again, very difficult for the goaltender. Lehtinen almost gets to the last one, going side to side, a good left to right push. But Ouellette's able to get the puck off his blocker up into the top of the net.
Great shot, going upstairs in a hurry. The first group of Planet USA shooters, Ryan Kessler, Mikko Koivu of the Houston Aeros, and Tony Salmelainen of the Edmonton Roadrunners will go up against Hartford's Jason LaBarbera. And here comes that trio. Salmelainen finds the mark, and LaBarbera, I think, got a piece of his stick on it.
That was almost an unbelievable save by LaBarbera.
Salmelainen, no dice. LaBarbera with that big 230-pound frame, making a nice stop. Salmelainen, Kessler, oh, that was pretty. And they find the mark twice. Planet USA's first group of shooters in this pass and score Coors Light competition.
If you're able to move the puck side to side and get the goaltender moving, you have a chance. The goalie's going to try and stay in the middle of the net as much as possible. Here, LaBarbera almost makes a remarkable save off of Salmelainen's shot. And then this is the one I was talking about. They're able to get LaBarbera going side to side in the net, and Mikko Koivu was able to put it away.
Mikko Koivu, the younger brother of Montreal Canadiens captain Saku Koivu, off the post for Chuck Kobasu, shooting with Brad Tiley of Milwaukee and Eric Stahl of Lowell. Two monster teammates, and Antero Niittymaki, the goaltender, having his way so far.
Been able to make two saves, and of course the one save is off the goalpost, his friend.
The Canadian trio comes up empty against the Philadelphia Phantoms netminder. Niittymaki maybe spurred on by that talk of scoring himself.
He's certainly the only goaltender over there with a goal to his credit, but Niittymaki makes 3 saves. Here he gets to the front of the net. Tiley's shot hits him high into the chest. as he's able to make this save, and then he went side to side on the other 2 chances. 3 saves in a row for Niittymaki.
Here comes the group of Planet USA shooters. Craig Darby stopped up by Joey McDonald of the Grand Rapids Griffins. Bochinski out there as well with Alexander Svitov, who was looking for a stick and slid it past Darby and the net. One last rush up the ice. Darby, Svitov, Bochinski scores.
Well, you don't want to get down to your last puck with no goals, but Svitov makes a nice pass, and Bochinski, who is off to a fine start in his rookie season, is able to put the puck past Joey McDonald. Good puck movement. The puck goes side to side, and McDonald's not able to get across, even though he was very close to making the save.
Bochinski with 21 goals in his rookie campaign. The 22-year-old from Blaine, Minnesota. The Canadian group of Jason Spezza, Patrick Sharp, and Michael Camilleri. Top 2-point getters in the league in Camilleri and Spezza. Spezza, backhander. Oh, those are great hands.
Great hands, great reach by Spezza.
Camilleri trying to snap one home, and one more goal for the Canadian All-Stars.
They try to close the gap. 1 goal for them, but the Planet USA team has been out in front the entire competition. Here you're going to see the puck going side to side again, and Ryan Miller gets across, makes a save, and then here's the Jason Spezza goal. He takes the puck on his forehand, right across to his backhand with a great reach and great touch, puts it upstairs.
Parise with the 2 members of Manchester, Brown and Grabeshkov. Shooting on another Monarch. What a stop by Matthew Guerin.
Guerin had a tough time in the rapid fire. He makes a terrific save to start this event. Oh, and he almost had that one, too.
Oh, that went off the paddle and in. One more crack. Every goal counts a point. Parise. One time, 1 goal. Matthew Guerin, the 1 save was spectacular.
Entertaining round by Matthew Guerin, just gives up the 1 goal, 2 terrific saves. The puck gets moved side to side, and he makes an unbelievable right pad save. One of the quickest set of legs on a goaltender in the American Hockey League. And here's Zach Parise with the shot, and
he got that too.
Sticks out the trapper and deflects it over the net.
A 1.99 goals against average. Matthew Guerin. Tremendous goaltending. Ten to 6, Planet USA leading the Canadian All-Stars. And Kevin is joined by a pair of 2 gentlemen who know all about playing in this building.
Absolutely. The fans know them and love them. Dustin and Matthew. And Dustin, you've seen this guy in practice. You're supposed to have the edge.
No, he always comes up with those unbelievable saves from time to time, and it's just a fun experience, and it's good to see Matty regroup after that rapid fire I had on him.
Oh, there you, Matthew. What about that? You've seen Dustin in practice. What an outstanding save.
Yeah, but I think he got a few earlier, and that wasn't enough. He scored 2 or 3 before, and I didn't want him to score more.
Now, you guys are teammates, obviously, but you'll be facing each other on Monday night. You're keeping a little behind, a little scouting report that maybe you can let us in on. We won't tell anybody.
Well, I think I know where to shoot on Matty, but we'll keep that between me and Matty. We have a little game in practice, so we'll keep it that way.
All right, fans, 2 of your Manchester Monarchs.
Thanks so much, Kevin.
Let's go back upstairs.
Tune in tomorrow night at 7 Eastern for the 2005 AHL All-Star Game presented by Dodge. Watch the best of the American Hockey League go head-to-head. The Canadian All-Stars versus the Planet USA All-Stars. Check your local listings for coverage in your respective area. Oh, we've got more to come. The Breakaway Relay.
At Reebok,
We used hockey's elite to test, analyze, and develop our new high-performance gear. And what did we find out? That the best in the game demand the best for their game. Introducing Reebok Hockey. The switch is on.
Attention air travelers, are you tired of fighting the congestion and chaos typically found at larger airports? When traveling to the Boston area, try Manchester Airport instead. Just 50 miles from the heart of Boston, Manchester Airport is now served by most major airlines and offers over 200 daily flights to many U.S. cities in Canada. So do yourself a favor. Next time you need to travel to the Boston area for business or pleasure, consider using the convenient alternative to Logan. Manchester Airport, a better way to Boston.
Welcome back. On today's program, car accidents. What do you do?
First thing, don't become the victim.
Well, how do you not?
You can choose whatever body shop you want.
Well, you know insurance companies, they want you to go where they want you to go.
Oh, yeah, but I needed my car to be fixed right, so I chose Auto City Collision Repair.
Auto City?
They did a great job. Fabulous reputation. They said it would be fixed in 6 days. And they even had rental cars, but best of all, they did all the claims.
Well, there you have it. Make it Auto City.
Introducing the all-new Dodge Dakota. It has a lot more of what you're looking for. Power. The only V8 under 20,000. Size. The biggest overall interior room. Capability. Up to 7,000 pounds of towing capacity. In fact, there's only one thing Dakota doesn't have a lot of. Competition. The all-new Dakota. It's a lot more truck for a whole lot less. Now grab 0 Plus, 0% financing plus February bonus cash for total savings up to $5,100 on Dakota.
We're getting set for the most exciting event, the final event of the night, the repeat seat breakaway relay, and all kinds of points up for grabs in this competition with Planet USA leading 10-6 because, Ray, each individual goal scored counts towards the overall team score, and it's all about finding the mark on a breakaway.
3 groups of 6 shooters. Everybody is going to get a chance to shoot. All 6 goaltenders will be involved as well. The goalie saves will go to determining the top goaltender award.
18 shooters per team, 3 groups of 6. And yes, indeed, every time the red light comes on, it means another point for each respective team. And let's get right to it. The Canadians' first group starts it off with a Canadian captain of Milwaukee, Brad Tiley, moving in on Kerry Lettinen. Stopped him.
And it is time, so after they shoot, they have to get back over the blue line. Here's Simone Gamache.
Gamache. Oh, Lettinen stayed right with him. That's a tremendous stop by the Chicago Wolf netminder. Jason King moving in. He beats Lettinen. Travis Roach. No, sir. Denny Hamhuis to Milwaukee. Glove save, and Lettinen took a peek, but it didn't go. Rene Bourque scores. 2 goals for the Canadian All-Stars.
Well, Rene Bourque shoots it through the 5-hole. If you can shoot it 99 miles an hour, I don't know why you'd bother Deacon either. It was a quick release by Bourque.
4 saves by Lettinen.
And this is the most dramatic one. He stays with it. He spreads his legs all the way across. Lettinen's got tremendous flexibility and keeps Gamache's chance out of the goal.
Planet USA sends its first group of 6 out. In his 5th All-Star game, it's Craig Darby moving on, and Jason LaBarbera scores. Just squeaked in. Brandon Baczynski of Binghamton. No was kicking out the left pad as LaBarbera. Thomas Plekanec of the Hamilton Bulldogs already won an event tonight. Backhand move. No siree. LaBarbera with a great glove save. Keith Ballard of the Utah Grizzlies. Yes.
Beautiful move by Ballard.
Mikko Koivu of Houston. What a backhand.
That's a remarkable shot by Koivu.
and Tony Salmelainen and the Edmonton Roadrunners. Planet USA finds the mark 3 times.
LaBarbera makes a couple of great saves in goal. There was also a couple of beautiful goals. Mikko Koivu's goal going forehand to backhand, sticking it up under the peanut butter, right where the peanut butter is. Terrific shot by Koivu. Here's the angle on LaBarbera in. And look at Koivu, takes it to his backhand and sticks it right under the bar. Terrific goal by Koivu. And here's Thomas Plekanec. Nice move. And look at LaBarbera, stretches his left arm all the way out to make the save.
Fantastic stop. 1 of 3 LaBarbera made. Amongst the 6 shooters is the next Canadian group led by Eric Perrin of the Hershey Bears. Beats Antero Niittymaki. And the Canadian All-Stars need goals. Willette. Oh my. Some kind of snapshot. Steve Eminger. Oh, hello. Great move by Eminger.
Okay, I'm surprised.
Patrick Sharp. Yes. How about sticking that under the bar?
4 in a row for the Canadians.
Nicolad, and Niittymaki comes back with a save. Chuck Kobasu, the Lowell captain from Astoyas, British Columbia, off the goal post.
The gap gets closed a little bit here. 4 goals for Canada.
Stuck right upstairs. Patrick Sharp, the leading scorer of the Philadelphia Phantoms.
Takes it to his forehand and again sticks it right up top. He's back Niittymaki, back into the goal line. Terrific shot up over the glove side of Niittymaki. Patrick Sharp, a beautiful goal.
16 goals on the season for Sharp of Philadelphia. The next goaltender, Joey McDonald of Grand Rapids. The Canadians have cut the gap. 13-12. Alexander Svitov.
Terrific patience. He outweights McDonald. He was able to hang on to it across the front of the net.
Another Russian, Anton Volchenkov. And the answer that time is no. Michael Holmquist of the Cincinnati Mighty Ducks. Oh, good save. Spreading out was McDonald. Here's Carwall, backhander, scores. Christian Ehrhoff. Moving in. Yes, that's a pretty move by the young German. And Joni Pitkanen of the Philadelphia Phantoms, no. 3 more goals for Planet USA. And the lead after that round is 4 at 16-12.
Every time the Canadians close the gap, Planet USA seems to spread it out a little bit more. Here, Joey McDonald's going to make a terrific save. He gets pulled to the side by Holmquist. And look at McDonald able to do the splits and get his pad down flat to make the save.
So the Canadians' final group of 6, it all boils down to them. They trail by 4, which means they need at least 4 to stay alive.
Well, they've got some guys that can score some goals here. And Ryan Miller recovers on Spezza's shot.
Just kept it out. Dennis Weidman of Worcester. Weidman, great save by Miller. Fantastic. The top goaltender last year. Stahl must score. And it's poked away. Kyle Wellwood of the St. John's Maple Leafs. Oh, a nifty try between his legs and Miller. Stop that too. Here's Jay Bouwmeester of the San Antonio Rampage. Miller. He loves these all-star skills competitions. Michael Camilleri. Nifty scores. Oh, that's fun to watch. And the feet in Manchester.
You need to be confident to make that move. And Michael Camilleri makes a terrific move, drops it into his feet. Right here, kicks it to his forehand, to his backhand, and slides it around Ryan Miller. Maybe trickery is the only way you get it around Miller. He'd made the first 5 saves.
Ryan Miller, sensational. And followed up by a sensational move by Mike Camilleri, showing why he has 30 goals for Manchester this season. So it all boils down to the last group. However, for the Canadian All-Stars, they cannot win. Let's see how Matthew Guerin does. Grabeshkov. Boy, that's good lateral movement by Guerin right there. Sean Bergenheim of the Bridgeport Sound Tigers scores.
Nice release, quick move, good release.
Ryan Kessler, the Manitoba Moose.
Guerin did not have to do anything. The shot misses the net. And here's Zach Parise. Terrific rookie season so far, but Guerin makes another nice save.
Yeah, he just took away the room. Andy Hilbert. Guerin with a great glove save off the Providence Bruins. And here's Dustin Brown on his Manchester Nate. Brown poked away. Matthew Guerin.
Oh, Guerin had Brown's playbook right there. You know they've done that in practice before.
Planet USA will win the skills competition, but we need another look at this Johnny Bauer-like effort.
We had a little trash talk before between Brown and Guerin wins this one.
He won it handily.
Planet USA with the 4-point win. Backstop, good goaltending at both ends, lots of great skill tonight.
Great skill, great stops, a little of everything here in Manchester. Planet USA, for another year, are the champions of the skills competition. They win it over the Canadian All-Stars by a count of 17-13. And once again, one of the stars of the show, Ryan Miller, also Ryan. For a second straight year, Kevin.
Ryan, always fun to come to these and always fun to come away with a win.
Yeah, great competition today. Had a lot of fun. Camilleri got a little nice move at the end there. Great move.
And what about the game on Monday?
A lot of fun. Firepower on both teams. We're gonna have a good time. Relax, play a little hockey for fun.
There you go. That's what it's all about, guys.
Ryan Miller, 2 straight years in a row, top goaltender. Played very, very well. We'll be back with more from Manchester right after this.
Celebrate the New England Patriots' incredible 3rd Super Bowl title. You can be a part of their thrilling season with Sports Illustrated and the must-have NFL Films DVD, The New England Patriots Super Bowl 39 Champions. You'll also get this special Sports Illustrated hardbound commemorative book. This individually numbered classic offers an inside look at the Patriots' storied history and unbelievable season. Both are free with your paid subscription to SI. Get 56 issues for only $1.59 an issue. Save 60% off the cover price. Use your credit card for faster delivery and get this great Patriots Championship polo free. Designed exclusively for Sports Illustrated, it features the Patriots and Super Bowl 39 logos. Call now to get all 3 great Patriots collectibles free. Enjoy forever the thrilling action and emotions in this incredible New England Patriots Super Bowl 39 package. It's the best yet and available only from Sports Illustrated. Call now.
So, Jen, the images. In the aftermath of the devastating tsunami, we come to you not as presidents, but as 2 private citizens.
Everyone can help, and every dollar contributed will impact someone's life. So visit usafreedomcorps.gov to choose a reputable, authorized charity to accept your donations directly.
No one can change what happened.
But we can all change what happens next.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Comcast, focused on community.
You could do in real life. Now you can do at the all-new, completely redesigned VHIX.com. The all-new VHIX.com. Roadmap to the automotive world.
Welcome back to Manchester. Time for our post-skills festivities, and for that we'll turn it over to the public address voice, Sean Sullivan.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome American Hockey League President and CEO, David Andrews, to present awards to the individual and team winners of tonight's skills competition. Please also welcome Vice President of Global Marketing of the Hockey Company, Lynn Rhodes. The winner of the CCM Fastest Skater event with a time of 14.196 seconds is Tomas Plekanec of the Hamilton Bulldogs. The winner of the CCM Vector hardest shot competition with a blast of 99.8 miles per hour, Renee Bork from the Norfolk Admirals. The winner of the Reebok Hockey Top Goaltender competition with 15 saves in 3 combined events is Ryan Miller from the Rochester Americans. Now, please welcome to the ice President of the New England Dodge Dealers, Frank Brady. The winner of the Dodge Accuracy Shooting event with 4 target hits in 4 attempts, Andy Hilbert of the Providence Bruins. Finally, to receive the team award for winning the 2005 AHL All-Star Skills Competition is Captain Greg Darby, as the Planet USA AHL All-Stars defeated the Canadian AHL All-Stars with a score of 17-13.
Planet USA steals the show and the skills, but the game's still to come. Tomorrow night, we'll be back to wrap it up after this.
Introducing the all-new Dodge Dakota. It has a lot more of what you're looking for. Power, the only V8 under 20,000. Size, the biggest overall interior room. Capability, up to 7,000 pounds of towing capacity. In fact, there's only one thing Dakota doesn't have a lot of: competition. The all-new Dakota. It's a lot more truck for a whole lot less. Now grab 0 Plus, 0% financing plus February bonus cash for total savings up to $5,100 on Dakota.
Cold hard fact: the higher the elevation, the lower the temperature. That's why every single Coors Light is born right here in the Rockies. And when beer starts out this cold, it ends up this refreshing. Coors Light, our goal, the coldest tasting beer in the world.
At Reebok, we used hockey's elite to test, analyze, and develop our new high-performance gear. And what did we find out? That the best in the game demand the best for their game. Introducing Reebok Hockey. The switch is on.
Attention air travelers, are you tired of fighting the congestion and chaos typically found at larger airports? When traveling to the Boston area, try Manchester Airport instead. Just 50 miles from the heart of Boston, Manchester Airport is now served by most major airlines and offers over 200 daily flights to many U.S. cities in Canada. So do yourself a favor. Next time you need to travel to the Boston area for business or pleasure, consider using the convenient alternative to Logan. Manchester Airport, a better way to Boston.
Cold hard fact: only Coors Light is frost brewed at ice cold temperatures, stored cold and shipped cold. And when beer starts out this cold, it ends up this refreshing. Coors Light, our goal, the coldest tasting beer in the world.
Planet USA, the victors in this AHL All-Star Skills Competition, 17-13. I know one individual who enjoyed it a great deal. is the president and CEO of the American Hockey League, Mr. David Andrews, who is with our Kevin Quinn. Kevin?
Absolutely. Thanks, Peter and Dave. This event certainly lived up to its name. Plenty of skill on display tonight.
Well, there sure was. Our players put on a wonderful show for the fans here. Some tremendously talented players this year. Probably most of them would have been in the National Hockey League, and we're lucky to have them in our league this season, and they put on a wonderful show. And here they are signing autographs with all the fans. And just a great night for the league and for the players, and especially for the Monarchs organization, these great fans here in Manchester.
Now, something like this just doesn't come together. There's a lot of work that goes into this night and tomorrow night.
Well, there sure is. You know, we're in the hockey business. Putting on a game is relatively easy compared to putting on a skills competition and making it fit the TV spot opportunity and making it flow for the fans here in the building. So all of the people that technically put it on tonight for us did a wonderful job. The Monarchs organization, our own staff, and especially the players who looked like they had a heck of a good time.
Absolutely. And Dave, Manchester's #1 in attendance in the American Hockey League, and you've had some big crowds in the AHL this year around North America.
Well, we have. This year we've played 18 games in National Hockey League buildings, as well as about 1,000 games in our own buildings, I guess. But some huge crowds in Toronto and in Los Angeles and Nashville and San Jose and Buffalo, all across the National Hockey League. We've had a chance to have NHL fans see the prospects in our league and the up-and-coming players that are going to be in their National Hockey League buildings in the future. So it's been wonderful for our league to expose our players in that way and give them a chance to play in front of the National Hockey League crowd. So it's been an opportunity for us that the players have grabbed onto, and it's been a wonderful year so far for the league.
And the future of this league looks so absolutely bright. We've got so many players in the game on Monday night under the age of 23, and I think it's in pretty good hands.
Well, it is. You know, we've been playing this game now for 10 years, and over those years, 92% of the players have gone on to play in the National Hockey League as regulars. So we've got great talent in the league. We do every year, and this year in particular, with so many NHL players in our league, it's a real showcase for us, and as I said, they've been doing a wonderful job.
Now, the league also may be on the move. You've got 28 teams. We may see some more AHL franchises coming online. That is a possibility.
Well, we're definitely going to be in Des Moines, Iowa next year with the Dallas Stars affiliate, the Iowa Stars, and we're looking at Omaha, Nebraska for the 30th franchise. We hope we're going to be able to go in there with Calgary's AHL affiliate, and that would take us to 30 teams and match us up with the 30 NHL clubs. So things are moving along well. The hockey's been great in our league. The attendance has been terrific, and we couldn't be happier, and especially to be here in Manchester. They've treated us so well here this week and done a wonderful job of hosting.
Thanks very much, Dave. We'll send it back up to you guys.
Thanks so much, gentlemen. And Ray, it was a lot of fun to watch these fine players display their skills. Planet USA, and just your thoughts on the first half of this great All-Star Classic.
Well, much like I thought it would be, Peter. Everybody seemed to have a great time. We saw terrifically talented young players show many of their skills. The goaltending was terrific, and they're at a disadvantage through so much of these events. They've been standing around, and you have these great shooters that come in and shoot on them. But I enjoyed all the events today. I really liked the skill that some of the young players showed. And Kevin and Dave Andrews were right. There's a terrific future for the American Hockey League.
Yeah, indeed, and maybe the best set of stars ever on display here in Manchester, New Hampshire, where the players are signing off on this skills competition, literally with the great fans of the Manchester Monarchs and the American Hockey League. Our final score, Planet USA 17, the Canadian All-Stars 13. For more, log on to theAHL.com, the ultimate destination for scores, news, highlights, and merchandise. For Ray Ferraro, Kevin Quinn, and our entire crew, I'm Peter Loubardias, where we've had a boatload of fun in Manchester, New Hampshire. Tomorrow, we have more with a game.